Alright guys, this is Bobby D coming to you live from the Cebu, Philippines. And we're out in the streets today for the community quarantine. And tell you, the streets are practically empty. Not quite a ghost town, but you see only a few people walking. We're in the market area, and in the market area, it's normally crowded, man. You can barely move around. But now, see, it's very peaceful. It's not a lot of traffic, and people are just a few people out here because they're respecting the community quarantine, which means nobody can move about that much. They want everybody to stay at home as much as possible. Only want you to come out to get food and necessities, which Lisa D and I are getting a few other grocery items, and we're also it's very calm, peaceful, and people feeling the brunt of the community quarantine. Everybody's staying home. And what we found out is that there are a lot of businesses that are open that should not be open, okay? They have the street vendors, like you see these guys right there. Street vendors are still open. They're supposed to be closed, okay? I'm sure if the police saw them, they would probably get a fine. But there are a lot of businesses that are open that are not supposed to be open, and they're getting away right now. If they were caught, they would certainly be fined. Where you going, Lucy?
The market.
Okay. Wait up. I'm going with you. Hold on. Turn. Hey, Lucy D. She left out here. I'm going with you. Where you going? Turn.
No, just stay there.
All right. She don't want me to go, y'all. She's scared. She's scared. All right. She's going to get some more fish. We're getting low on fish. We are not out, but we're getting low on it. And she's about to go over there. As you can see, she's going over to the market. See that area right there, y'all? It's very calm. This street is like bumper to bumper. Normally it's bumper to bumper, jam-packed with people. Very calm. Only a few people out and about. So the community quorum, the community quarantine is working, and people are afraid. They don't want to catch the virus, and they're taking all needed and necessary precautions to prevent from being attacked by the virus, and rightfully so. Those of you that are looking on right now, many of you are in the United States. I understand that the United States is shut down. Many 50 states, all 50 states are affected right now, and the last thing I heard was New York and California are on lockdown. They're telling people to stay in their homes. So I would suggest, if you don't have to go out, follow the suggestions of your local authorities to stay in the house. That's what we're doing. Lisa D and I came out only like we're allowed to do to get the necessities that we need for living on a daily basis. We haven't been out the house in 3 days, actually 4 days actually. So we go out a lot, so that's a big deal for us. But we're used to it. It's no big deal. We can handle it. We can handle it. So I wanted to bring this to you guys, to show you that there is a very big slowdown here in the Philippines. Okay, life is coming not all the way to a standstill, but close. It's getting closer to a standstill. I'm in Cebu City, and Cebu City is a big, exciting city. And as you can see, the roads are not packed like they normally are, and it's a big difference, guys. It really is. Who we got riding with us today? Mark. How you doing, Mark? He said, Mark says, this proves that the coronavirus is truly worldwide. If anyone had any doubt. Yeah, Mark, it's proving it, man. Coronavirus is for real, okay? For those of you naysayers and those of you conspiracy theorists out there saying it's just a big hoax, this is not a joke, buddy. This is not a hoax. I'm clear across the other side of the world, man. I'm in the eastern part of the world, and we're having the same options and things done that you are in the West, in the United States. We're on a lockdown, baby. Lockdown. Can you get that in your mind? Lockdown. We're trying to fight and protect ourselves against this COVID-19 virus. and it's taking people out left and right. The last thing I heard on TV was that there was 200 and no, wait a minute, 300 and some odd cases, infected cases here in the Philippines. I think it's like 22 deaths. So it's rising. It's doubling every other day. It's doubling. Okay, it's going up. Michael Coffee wants some coffee. He said, Lisa D, probably behind my hospital on lockdown until the end of April. No visitors and food allowed by them. Wow. From nurse. Hey, Michael Coffee is a nurse, man. So he's saying his hospital's on lockdown. No visitors and no food allowed. That is serious, guys. I know he works in a hospital. He's a nurse in a hospital. That's serious, Michael. Man, that's some tough stuff right there, man. When you see a hospital get locked down, that's bad, man. They're telling you something right there. Our hospitals in the United States are being stressed out to the max. Mark Anthony, what's up, man? What's up? He said, what's going on? I have a friend that knows someone that got this, and he's young. He was in Connecticut. Okay, I hear you, man. The virus is no respecter of person, of degree, of age, of religion, or race, or creed. You know, and you know, they say, well, the virus only gets the older it does now. It gets younger people too. Especially if it gets anybody that has an underlying disease, an underlying ailment. Like you got high blood pressure, you got asthma, you got bronchitis, any kind of lung infections, TB, kidney, you have diabetes, it will get you, man. I don't care how old you are. Okay? So young people, you are not exempted from this virus. Okay? Listen to me, young people. Just cause I'm 25, I'm 18, ain't gonna mess with me. You can get it too. You might not get it bad, but you're going to get it. And the problem is, if you get it, you become a carrier. You carry the virus to others, okay? You carry the virus to others. You can carry it home to your mother. You can carry it home to your father, okay? And they're older adults. And if they have an underlying condition, they could be taken out. So you have to be careful, just like everybody else, young people. You have to watch what's going on and take the necessary precaution. Go to cdc.gov. Look up all the necessary precautions that you should take. Go to the World Health Organization, WHO. Okay? And look up that information. Wash your hands as the first line of defense with soap and water. Warm soap and water. Wash your hands. We wash our hands several times a day. And we're in the house. We wash our hands. And then Lisa D gets Lysol and she sprays down the doorknobs inside and out and all the light switches. She sprays them down every day. Every day. And the sinks and kitchen counters, wash them down first, then she sprayed it down with Lysol. We're trying to do everything we can to prevent this virus from taking us out. And I would suggest if you're in the United States, you better get going. I looked at some of the projections about the virus in the United States. Said that it's projected that the virus was going to be worse than Italy. And you know Italy's been taking a big hit. And they're looking at 25 million people being affected with the virus in the United States. And several 100,000 of those may be taken out. So man, I told Lisa D last night, I said, man, we might be better shape than the people in the USA. You know? We might be better shape than the people in the USA because it's bad here, but it's not going to get like that, you know? Say, hey man, just want to let y'all know where we're at, what we're doing. Traffic is not very much here in the city. Everything is almost to a snail's pace here. But life goes on. And one thing you cannot do is you cannot let the virus dictate your life totally, okay? You still have to live. You still have to do the necessary things to stay alive. But you have to practice social distancing, okay? You know, they got a big term on it. I told y'all before when I told you about the virus, I said, first thing I said, if you see somebody coughing and sneezing, do one of pew. I mean, turn around and get their heck on. Now they call it a social distancing. That's the same thing I said, but I said I didn't call it social distancing. I said get the pew, get out of there, okay? But anyway, guys, I just wanted to show y'all what's happening in Cebu City. Lisa D went to the fish market, get some food. She's coming back, and then we're going to go to the grocery store. We got to get a few items, and then we're back to the house. It's back on our lockdown. But that's it for now, guys. This is Bobby D. So you take care. God bless. And peace.